real thing next week. Prognosis for the pre-season?
Yeah, it's been productive. It's what we wanted. We've got through pre-season with only a couple of tiny little niggles, which is really good. The staff behind the scenes, and obviously not myself and Guy, they're pleased with what the players have done, the fitness levels. So yeah, we can't ask any more. Difficult opposition today. Very good La Liga side. They're used to playing against Real Madrid, Barcelona, every other, not week, but in their calendar year. And they're good quality. But I thought today we showed at times some good quality ourselves, got ourselves in good positions, final ball into the box. First half, to be fair, we could have scored maybe a couple of goals, some good opportunities. Jed was a little bit lucky, the ball got caught under his feet, the lad pulled his shirt. Dave Connolly made a great opening. Johnny Ertl just missed with a shot as well. So there's good opportunities, and in the second half particularly, we got in numerous times. Just a final ball into the box, either overhit, drilled too hard, and not just put into a good area. But overall, pleased with it. Their second goal was a great strike. There's not too many teams or keepers are going to save that in the world. So overall, delighted with what we've done today, and I think we've entertained rather than just sitting back and allowing them to play. And I think we tried to counter-attack, which we need to do against any sort of opposition, but that was decent tonight. Pleased with it.
Can you take more from that than when you played someone like having to Waterlooville and 4-0?
Well, no, because each game, has its own merits. Obviously, would be more akin to what we're probably going to be playing against. So that's a little bit false today in terms of if a team plays like that against us in our division, I'd be very worried. They'd probably cruise the league. But, it's horses for courses. I think what we tried to see out of certainly the Charlton game and this game was, and the Bournemouth game, two good passing sides who play a slightly different formation to us. We stuck rigidly to our 4-4-2 system, which the manager wants us to, in the main, play. And obviously we'll tinker it now and again. So it was important that whatever the players come up against, they know how to play against the system playing in our system. So we will change it potentially at times, and we might have to due to injuries. But I think we saw today, certainly with the introduction of Ryan Bird, he's put he got the crowd going, non-stop effort and work rate. And considering someone who was playing at Burnham last season to come into the stage and playing against a La Liga side, he didn't look out of place. And the good thing about him, he put himself about a bit. And one or two of their players weren't particularly happy, but I was delighted standing on the sideline.
And as we said last week, you're not going to face too many of these sides week in, week out.
Well, that's right, and I think people who are, maybe not come to the game, or people who are reporting on the game, I've got to, take that factor into account. Now, no disrespect if we're playing against sides who are equal to us and around us, and we're not playing very well, so not competing and didn't have a good shape and a good work ethic. And I think we've seen a slow progression, an increase in our progression in how we've played. And it's all about the Oxford game. It's all about, the first few weeks of the season, and we've just got to make sure that we're fit, we're competitive. And we've got the right spirit. The one thing we've got to be careful of is playing here at Fratton Park in front of 18,000 and not getting too carried away with the occasion. And people still have got to do a professional job against a very organised Oxford side who we went to see yesterday, myself and the manager. And they're well organised, and they know coming here to Fratton Park that it's a test. But they'll be saying to their players, look, the pressure's on the Portsmouth players, which it is. And they've got to handle it, the Portsmouth players.
They played Coventry yesterday, and not too many results in the papers yesterday. So just tell us the result of that and what you saw.
Well, I left with 10 to go, and it was 1-0 to Oxford. And, Coventry kept the ball well, passed it round, but opportunity came to Constable, he struck it, it's gone through someone's legs and it sneaked in. So listen, again, they're organised, and we're going to have to be very resilient. We've got to be very patient. The crowd are going to have to be patient as well, and all our staff have got to be patient as well. And hopefully, we get the right result. But that's football. You can never say for sure whether you're going to get the right result. But if we do, great. If we don't, there's many more games to come, and it's a long season. And it's just a matter about everyone being patient. The team know what we expect of them, and we're going to, certainly demand the highest we can from them. There'll be good days, they'll have some bad days, and it's just hopefully we have more good than bad.
And the final telling question, do you see enough there to see that Pompey can mount a challenge for the top half of the league?
I certainly think, we'd be very disappointed, and I'll be honest, if we're not in the top half of the league by the end of the season, I don't think I'll be here. So the ball line's firmly in the players' court and our court to do our jobs professionally, doing well, doing consistently, and that's the main thing, consistency in their performances, everyone knowing their jobs, their roles. Even the boys who might not play on a Saturday or need to come on as substitutes, they need to know exactly what they need to do and where they should be. So it's focus in training as well. It's not just about focusing on the game, they need to focus in training and make sure that they take everything on board and what we're saying or trying to achieve.